In Yakuza, every moment is exciting, whether it's taking a picture, exchanging business cards, answering the phone, disarming a bomb. In only a few hours of playing, I've taken on an entire gang, broken a urinal with a man's face, and then kicked him out of a window. I've been the producer on the set of a film, sung karaoke with a friend, and helped a band become more popular by helping them pretend to be gangsters. In Yakuza, you play as the gangster with a heart of gold, Kiryu. This man is the John Wick of Tokyo and a part of the Judgement Yakuza family. But when his adoptive father, Mustache Man, was betrayed, he goes to war with the entire city in order to prove his innocence. And despite quite an exciting intro, the game actually gets off to kind of a boring start. Long cutscenes walking as gameplay, sitting and talking, a slideshow that you have to sit through with no animation. It's enough to make you think that this game might actually be quite boring. But then you find yourself at war with an entire gang with some of the most brutal combat I have seen in any game. It's a beat 'em up, but the best part of the combat are the heat actions, which allow you to do things like this. And my absolute favourite one. And this is just a small number of the ways in which you can beat the absolute crap out of people in this game. Anyone who's played this game knows that the one word you can't use to describe it is boring. Yakuza has a serious and often intense plot, but in between these intense scenes there's also a chance of stumbling upon something completely random, like the Maharaja Disco. A disco minigame with its own storyline and boss battles. You could go through the whole game and never discover this. It's just there if you happen to find it. While playing this game, I just find myself going back and forth, beating the crap out of people, going to the disco, beating people up, playing bowling, beating people up, winning a chicken. The storyline can get quite serious, and sometimes you actually find yourself needing a break, and doing the stupid things that you do in between these chapters is kind of the best way to balance things out. As a character, Kiryu showcases this perfectly. Kiryu can go from inspiring young musicians and filmmakers to breaking a urinal with a man's face. Yakuza isn't just a game, it's also full of life lessons. It teaches you a lot about life. For instance, have you ever been in a situation where you're playing a game and somebody was trash talking you, just being really disrespectful? I never knew how to deal with that until I saw this. The storyline in this game can get quite complex and at times a little bit confusing. Kiryu also solves all of his problems by punching things. It's a shame that a man with enough talents to put Johnny Sins to shame can't think of a more creative way of solving his problems. But now I need to make a confession. I've been lying to you. I've been making it seem like Kiryu was the only playable character in this game. But this game actually has a second protagonist. The other character is Majima, and you start playing as him partway through the game. He runs a nightclub in a different city and has his own style of fighting, including breakdance fighting. In this game you can literally fight people by breakdancing. You go back and forth playing as both characters, and as their stories intersect as you go into the final chapters, you slowly see Majima degrade into a complete madman. In this game, you can trust no one. Your friends become your enemies, your enemies become your friends, your enemies become your friends' friends, and your friends' enemies become your enemies, and then your friends become their enemies, and the game can get confusing at times. There are lots of things in this game that just don't make sense or are honestly kind of annoying. You can take out scores of men, but run 5 meters and you're out of breath. Everywhere you go, you're being chased by these random gangsters, despite this fearsome reputation you've built up. Random hoodlums still think they can take you in a fight no matter what, and avoiding these people becomes more of a hassle than a fun mechanic. Luckily, you get to a point in the game where you can stop these guys by just throwing money around, and it is quite fun to do that, honestly. But it takes way too long to get there, and until you do, you're just stuck trying to escape all of these annoying hoodlums that you can just beat really easily, but it just takes time. Yakuza is a game that will have you invested into the plot for the serious moments and laughing at how goofy everything is the rest of the time. If you want a game that'll make you laugh, or a game where you can beat people up while breakdancing, this is it. I'm rating this game 9 smash urinals out of 10. If you enjoyed this review, then please subscribe for more and feel free to leave a like. Thanks for watching.